Russ and I decided to take a quick trip one morning to initiate my new Tacoma truck by exploring Christmas Tree Pass. Driving down Highway 93, we passed through Searchlight, which is best known as the birthplace of Senator Harry Reid. We continued on 93 to a turnoff to Laughlin, Nevada, which is a small, casino-clad city on the Colorado River. The road down into the river valley is surrounded by these beautiful mountain ridges. Laughlin's just about 90 miles from Las Vegas, maybe an hour and a half. I've done a lot of work over the years for the resorts along the river, and I've always been intrigued by a sign denoting the turnoff for Christmas Tree Pass, but never really had the time to check it out. We reached the marked turnoff and proceeded down a well-maintained sandy road. Compared to many of the dirt roads we've been down, this was practically a freeway. We took the turnoff to Grapevine Canyon, which you can easily drive any vehicle to the canyon parking lot. There's also a restroom available there. I had my dog Maggie with me, but kept her on a short leash because of the possibility of rattlesnakes. Rattlesnake bites on dogs are usually fatal. We didn't see any on this trip, but we kept a vigilant eye out for them. It's just a short hike down to where most of the petroglyphs are. The canyon features over 700 petroglyphs and many rock shelters. These amazing petroglyphs were created sometime between 1100 and 1200 AD. I've never really seen a concentration of petroglyphs like this.
Still I love her. It's getting late. Torn from my eyes, gone to another place. We'll come right. We'll come right.
We drove back to Christmas Tree Pass Road, and this road's fairly good for the most part. I don't think I ever even had to go into four-wheel drive, but some of the areas are a little rough and should not be tried without a high-clearance vehicle.
Talk for hours, morning rain, just like the sun leaves to come back again. We'll come right, we'll come right. Call it thunder, call it rain. Never after, it's all the same. Still I love her. It's getting late. Torn from my eyes, go to another place. We'll come right. We'll come right. golden days drifting far away. Light is leaving town. Colors fade, but I'm thinking we stay just for a little while. Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way is colder, but the day's not over yet. Summer nights, watch them go by as we fight off the cold. Holding you tight, you know just what I'm thinking. I don't want this moment to go. No, I don't want this moment to go. Let's lose track of time. Darling, stay for a little longer while I hold your time. We'll wait, so just rest your head upon my shoulder. Nothing in our way is colder, but the day's not over yet. The sunlight dances on the balcony as I wait for thee to come home. I fumble my words, yeah, my mind's a mess when you're in that dress. Glad you're home. Will you stay with me and never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around I've been broken. Glad you came, glad you came. I was lost till I fell in your eyes, had me wondering why I feel like home. I hold you close so you're by my side till the end of time before we go. Will you stay with me, never leave? You walked into my life and I am glad you came, glad you came. When you're not around I've been broken. Glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came, glad you came. I'm glad you came. days are running slow. Sunsets and shores far from home. Headlights are shining on the sea. No place on earth I'd rather be. And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Been to all those places on the wall, and none come close to this, I'm sure. You try to say the sunrise the same, but tell me, have you ever danced in the rain? And I could try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. Try to just follow the swell, but I'll never find this anywhere else. I'll never find. On the road, I've been away for far too long, but now I'm on my way back home. I hear the west winds calling out my name. They're telling me to head your way, down your road and past your gates. Keep your eyes on the horizon. I was looking to belong when I'd already found my home. Won't be long, I'm there before the setting sun, for you to fall into my arms, a place I call my home.
We came upon several trees that were decorated with Christmas tree ornaments. You know, this really isn't a very good idea because the wildlife can mistake them for food and can be quite harmful to them.
I was looking to belong when I already found my home. To belong when I'd already known that you would be there when the rains are gone. Like a light in the night, you will always be my home.
The backside of the pass ends up on Highway 93, and it's pretty much uneventful. You know, it was a fun morning, and we spent about an hour in Grapevine Canyon and another 2 hours cruising Christmas Tree Pass, stopping several times to take photos of the amazing views. Unfortunately, the light was kind of blah, and if we came back and did it again, we'd come at a different time of day, probably late in the day. Thanks for coming along on the adventures of two guys in the middle of nowhere, enjoying the back roads of Nevada.